Nice thing about not having any finals today, I get to just be a complete lazy moron. How you doing, everybody? So I'm just being super lazy today since it's a day off from finals, and I'm playing Draw Something with my friend Chris, and I epically suck at drawing. I just did Jello, and I couldn't get the squares right, so it just looked like a big red blob, and so I had to write dessert, and then I ran out of room for the T. So if I ever get to go up against like Kate or Corey, I have no idea how I'm going to do, because I epically suck at this game. I wanted to share with you guys this really awesome story I just read. It's called Cat Survives a 19-Story Fall by Gliding Like a Flying Squirrel. Apparently, this 1-year-old cat plunged 19 floors after falling from a window of a high-rise building in Boston, and all she ended up with were minor bruises and scrapes, and the reason for this is because she kind of had enough time to kind of pull herself out to kind of soften the fall, and then she landed on her feet. I mean, that is amazing. And apparently there's something called high-rise syndrome, where cats who fell from higher floors fared much better because they can spread themselves out so they can kind of lessen the impact. So that's an amazing story. I'm glad that cat's alright. Today actually is going to be a productive day for me after all. WeFit told me that I had gained weight, which I knew was a fluctuation, but it inspired me to work out again, so I went ahead and I put in 40 minutes today. So that was productive. And then my house has been kind of messy for the last few days, so I think I'm going to clean. So thumbs up for being proactive, because I definitely need to get this stuff done. Alright, so I feel very productive. The house is clean, it smells great. I took another shower, done working out. I'm actually kind of worried right now because my roommate Sophia, she has a habit of trying to break all my high scores in WeFit, so hopefully she doesn't just demolish them, because then I have to get back on, have to work more, and anyway, I'm just going to hope that she doesn't do too well. And then I'm going to check the mail and then see if there's anything else that needs to be done today. But just for being up for a few hours, I got to sleep in, I still got to feel a little bit lazy, but I still got something done, so I'm pretty stoked about that. So I just got Atlantis as my drawing for Draw Yourself, or Draw Something, sorry, I always get that name messed up, but I was like, how the hell am I supposed to draw Atlantis? I can barely draw a stick figure. So I cheated. I put 2 clues. I put Lost City and Casino. So that's one way to get around the loopholes of that game, I guess. So I'm watching Kate and Corey's vlogs right now because I'm trying to catch up, and every time I see Corey's cats, it just makes me realize that I really do miss having a cat. I'm more of a dog person, to be quite honest, but I do miss having a cat. I had 2 with my ex-girlfriend, and they're with her because we didn't want to separate them, and I wouldn't do that to them. And then another thing is, as I was watching my friend's cat Mooch, and some of you will remember Mooch, I know one person in particular will remember Mooch, but I really kind of want to get another cat, so hopefully when I move into my next apartment that'll be possible. So it'll probably be a little bit easier in jumping in with another puppy. Okay, so Michael Bay is making a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie, but he's changing it to where they're aliens instead. And I'm watching a little TMZ. Like, I hate TMZ, but these guys have something on it, so I decided to watch it anyway. But they're talking about how Michael Bay might be screwing up the series, and that's kind of a no-brainer. I honestly don't know. I mean, he's wanting to reboot Transformers too. Why reboot Transformers? It's already successful. Like, just make another movie. You don't have to restart. Ah, man. Time for some Mario Kart. That's another thing, guys. Since I have a Wii, if any of you would like to play with me, like a Mario Kart or any other multiplayer game, go ahead and send me a message or a comment, and then maybe I'll see about trying to set that up, because it'd be nice to have some other people to play with. It makes it more fun. One of the clues I got that was hard was GZA. I'm like, what? So I just wrote GZA. I just watched like 3 episodes of the Clone Wars, but it feels a lot earlier than it actually is, just because now the sun's staying out longer, and it's just going to be a matter of time before it's like sunny until like 9 o'clock, so I'm definitely going to feel that summer, like spring/summer feel that's starting to come on. And for me, it's a little bit different this year, because obviously I'm graduating from college, so this is going to be a very interesting time for me. And it's going to be full of some pretty awesome things, but also I have to think about like my future and what's going to happen to me, because a lot of it's still uncertain, and my main plan kind of fell through. So I just have to shuffle around a little bit. So when I look outside and I see the weather change, it also reminds me that there's not a lot of time left to plan things out. But I mean, I'll be optimistic. I'm sure everything will work out. But I'm still thinking about that just a little bit. I mean, you can see just how pretty it looks today. Definitely looks nice in the way the clouds are coming in like that. When the sunset comes in, it's going to look amazing. To let you guys know, the reason that it's boxed in for when I show you is because it's easier for me to use the smaller camera to film myself as opposed to if I'm shooting something else, then I can use the main camera on the phone. Just because when I try to hold it, for one, it holds very strange, so it's really hard to rotate. It's really hard to screw around with, just like the flip video was. But also, the quality on the main lens obviously is a lot better than this one. The only problem is it gets way too close into my face. So like literally, like you see me to like I'm right, like almost like right there. Like there's hardly any space at all. So I like having the box with the caveat that I get to actually control like where the camera is as opposed to the other lens. So just be patient. I sent my camera off already. Hopefully Canon will receive it and tell me, and either get it fixed or tell me what my options are. So I should have a new camera regardless, or that camera fixed within a week and a half or so.